Hello everybody, my name is Xenomorph and welcome back to Elite Dangerous. Now in the last video we were hunting around on the planet's surface for some selenium so we can engineer the new Fer-de-Lance multi-cannons. But unfortunately I only got some at the end, so as promised I'm bringing you another video with the Fer-de-Lance it's all been engineered, and we're going to be testing it at a... Still don't know if we want to go to a hazardous res site or a compromised nav beacon. We'll probably go to a hazardous site though. Anyway, quick rundown of what I'm going to put on my multi-cannons here. So I got a huge burst laser with grade 3 efficient and phasing sequence, which allows a small bit of damage to bleed through the shields when it hits, at the cost of reduced damage on the hull when it strikes when the shields are down. I also have 4 multi-cannons, all grade 3 efficient. I didn't want to put overcharged on, just so I can keep my power down for the other things that I have on here. So they've all been grade 3 efficient. This one's got corrosive shell, which enhances the damage done to the hull of a ship. And the rest of these have incendiary rounds, which increases the damage and converts some to thermal. And I believe I put all of them to incendiary, apart from one that's got thermal shock. Didn't want to go to car. For utility mounts, I have 1 chaff launcher and 5 shield boosters, 3 of which have grade 3 heavy duty shield boosting, which as you can see in the stats what it does here, and the 2 at the bottom here have resistance augmented shield boosting, which just ups the resistance of the shields. For core internals, military grade composites, 6A power plant modified, 5A thrusters modified, power plant's got grade 1 overcharged. The thrusters have grade 3 dirty drive tuning, for a frameshift drive with grade 3 increased. Didn't have enough materials for grade 5 unfortunately. 4D life support, which is the lightest one we can get. Best power distributor with grade 5 charge enhanced. Best sensors modified to have longer range. Gives me about a 10 kilometer range. Pretty good. And for optional internals, 5C biweave shield gen, modified to have grade 5 reinforced shields. For a fuel scoop, for another fuel tank, because the other one is not a lot. My SRV, I actually have 1 empty internal compartment, which I'm not really sure what I want to put in yet. Might actually, let's see, what would this give me? From what do I have now? About 100 more, so I'll put this in. There. And unfortunately this isn't a military ship, so it doesn't have a military compartment in its core internals. And that's it for my loadout. It's not the best one, I'm pretty sure, that you can outfit the Fer-de-Lance with, but it's what I'm going for. I'm just testing it out to see what it's like and everything. So, if we go into this system, there's a hazardous res site that we can go to. But what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to head to the compromised nav beacon at 8968 near, And let's go. And as always, I have my AI companion, Eden. Hello, Eden.
Hello?
Raise landing gear.
Landing
Docking
gear
clamps free.
So the Fer-de-Lance is a pretty maneuverable ship. I mean, it's kind of the luxury bounty hunting ship. Stock is going to cost you around just over 51 million, I think. Can't remember off the top of my head. Oh, luckily I don't have any of those. Yeah, but it's going to cost you around 51 to 52 million stock to buy, and then an extra, probably another extra 50 on top of that to A-rate it. Because right now, I believe my ship's worth 116 mil in credits. So, if you want to buy one yourself, it's probably about how much you're going to be spending. Keep in mind, I bought mine at a station
Telemetry
that didn't
obtained.
have
Broadsword is en route to the LTT-8968
discount on
system.
it.
This is your fourth visit to this system.
Stop talking. Anyways, so yeah, I didn't buy this at a station that had a discount on it. So if you go to a station that has a discount on it, then you're gonna have a better time. Well, yeah, a better time outfitting it, because you're not gonna be spending as much. So here we are at the
Broadsword refueled.
in the system, heading to the compromised nav beacon. Let's see how good this does. Now, I have previously owned a Fer-de-Lance before. I sold it to upgrade to my Anaconda. Had to sell my Fer-de-Lance and the Python that I owned at the time. But now I've grinded my way up to another Fer-de-Lance. I mean, yes, you can argue that it's not as good as the Anaconda just because it's not got the tankiness and the DPS that the Anaconda can put out. But it's a good ship. It's maneuverable. It's got decent
Left
firepower
Super Cruise
for what
close
it
to
is.
star LTT-8968.
Let's see what we have. Let's check this ASP Scout. Sometimes they're wanted. But yeah, the DPS seems... when I had my old Fer-de-Lance, it seemed to be good. Deploy weapons.
deploying armaments.
Right, I have to do this. There we go. So as you can see, it's a pretty quick ship. Just get in range here and then I'll power to weapons.
All power to weapons.
Oh, he's dropping mines, look at that. So as you can see, okay, there we go. Now all my weapons are gimbaled, I forgot to mention that in the beginning there. But, so yeah, chaff, that's gonna be a problem, but not a lot. As you can see there, he is dead.
2 bounty vouchers received for a total of nearly 49,500 credits.
What else do we have in the system here? Let's check this guy. He's already scanned us. So, and it seems he's fighting what looks to be a Viper. So we'll see. Oh, he's wanted. Let's get in on that bounty. Now, as you can see, I might have
Warning.
benefited
Attack
from...
by pirate detected.
I might have benefited from rapid fire with these burst laser. But it
2
seems
bounty
to be
vouchers
doing...
received for a total of over 94,000 credits.
Seems to be holding its own quite well. I mean, it is a huge weapon, so I wasn't expecting it to fire at insane speeds. Ooh, this probably isn't going to be worth much, but we'll take it.
Warning. Attack by pirate detected.
As you can see the phasing sequence damaging the hull even though the shields were up. Put this into weapons real quick, and there we go.
Bounty voucher of around 31,500 credits received from
Afterburners.
Lords of LTT 8968.
I have to turn that off, really. It's not going to be helpful. Well, probably just going to get in the way, to be honest. Yeah, but that's EDDI going with voice attack and HCS voice packs and all that. Power to weapons.
Transferring power to weapons.
Warning. Attack by pirate detected.
Yeah, and you can easily flip this ship around. Like, she, especially with dirty drive tuning, she really turns. Probably turn this thing on a dime if you're got a good roll on Grid 5 dirty drive tuning.
Bounty voucher of well over 36,000 credits received from Lords of LTT 8968.
Got another Diamondback Explorer. Those, well, he's not wanted actually, never mind. Let's check this keel back then. I'm gonna say not wanted. Usually the haulage vessels aren't wanted. Okay, never mind. I was gonna say usually they aren't wanted. At least the bigger ones, like Type 7s and the Type 9s. They usually get picked off pretty quickly. Especially if there's like multiple smaller ships like Vipers and stuff. They tend to pick them off pretty quickly. Never really seen ships drop mines before. Well, AI ships at least. There we go. 2 ASP scouts.
2 bounty vouchers received for a total of on the way to 39,000 credits.
A wing of 3. Let's see if we can get these. Another wing of 3 coming in. Anyways, let's get after them because they are wanted. Let's see what we can do here. As you can see, you can flip her real easy. There we go.
Warning.
It's
Attack
started
by
now.
escort detected. Warning. Attack by pirate detected.
If I need to, I can pop my
2 bounty vouchers received for a total of over 57,000 credits.
As you can see, the burst laser with phasing sequence actually does a number on the shields, which is good for me because the Fer-de-Lance isn't really known for having the best in shielding. It's probably just thanks to all my modifications and shield boosters that I'm actually surviving this long. Ooh, ooh, dear. Next hostile.
2 bounty vouchers received for a total of nearly 34,500 credits. Warning, attack by pirate detected.
Yes, yes, I know, I know. I don't like... oh. Man, I can probably just sit in front of this guy, to be honest. There.
Bounty voucher of on the way to 26,000 credits received from Lords of LTT 8968.
So for those of you who are new to the game, this is your contacts tab. It gives you all the contacts that you have in your range, whatever that would be on the ship that you buy. This is your sub-targets, so you can target a subsystem once you've scanned one of them, or the guy that you've targeted. If you have a cargo scanner, you can also scan the cargo on the ship, which would be shown in inventory. Shoot, where is he? Up here. Let's go get him. Oh, he's clean. Never mind. Seems he's going after that clipper. You could probably take him by himself, but hey, you never know. I do want that bounty. On the far left here, you've got your navigation, so if you want to jump to a different system or a different point inside the system that you're in. And then once I finish this guy off here...
Warning, attack by pirate detected. Two bounty vouchers received for a total of nearly 59,500 credits.
Yeah, so if you want to jump to a different system or a different point within the system you're in, go here. This is your transactions, so you can go here and see what, well, if you got any ongoing missions or bounties or any bounties on your own head or fines and stuff, you'll find it in there. What have we got? 2 cobras. Not a lot. Man. I'm used to getting, like, anacondas and pythons and stuff jumping in. That might have been because I was in a bigger ship than I am now. Which... go here. So let's... there. Huh, it seems that I've taken a bit of damage. I mean, probably shouldn't be there because my shields haven't gone down yet. But, hey, you know, whatever. At least it'll give me a story to tell. So yeah, this is the outside view, if you want. Those spinny things over there
Okay.
are your heat vents. Then you've got your multi-cannons here, 2 on the nose there, 2 on the side. Which is probably a good reason to have gimbaled, because then your firing arc is pretty high, or spread out. Then if you look on the bottom here, there is your huge hard point on the belly of the beast. And then there's the chaff and everything there. Seems like somebody's jumped in. Alrighty. Let's jump back into the cockpit, see who's jumped in here. And lo and behold, Python. If this guy's wanted, it's money. And I should be maneuverable enough to stay behind him. But he's not wanted. Oh dear. That's not good. How am I supposed to put food on the table now? Just ignoring the fact that I have 21 million in the bank. That's not important. So let's get this guy here, and then I'll call it a video there, because there's not really much else to do.
Two bounty vouchers received for a total of nearly 81,000 credits.
Okay, well actually before we go back to LTT 9097, we'll cash this in at How Plant here, or Howie Plant, whatever you want to call it. Retract weapons.
Retracting armaments.
Enable supercruise.
Charging supercruise drive.
4, 3, 2, 1, engage.
Entered Super Cruise.
Bye bye, Mr. Star. See you later. So yeah, we'll just head to the outpost here, and then I'll call it a video. A little bit short, but it was just testing it in combat, kind of the build and stuff. Unfortunately, wasn't a lot of big ships that I could test it out on. If there was an Anaconda or a wanted Python or an Imperial Clipper or something there that I could test the build on, something that had stronger shields, that would be nice, but I guess not. But man, if I had like an Oculus Rift or HTC Vive or something to experience this in VR, that would be so cool. Because right now I'm just using the hat switch on my HOTAS to move my head around in game. I don't have track area or anything like that at the moment, so wish I did. It'd make tracking a little bit easier, so I'm not just relying on my radar down at the bottom there, excuse me. So yeah. And they're actually going to be coming out with a new update pretty soon, patch 2.3.10, which is in beta right now, which anyone with the Elite Dangerous Horizons expansion can play at the moment. And I'll leave a link in the description to the forum post, but it fixes a lot of networking issues, and Frontier has asked the community to test the network at a system, and they've set 2 community goals up only in the beta to do that, and they want you to go to an ancient ruins site or an asteroid belt and mine stuff, and they're actually giving out a decal if you participate in it that can be put on the outside of your ship or on your commander's shoulder.
Broadsword
And
has left Super Cruise close to How plant.
the way that you get it is you have to either get an ancient relic from the alien ruins site, or you have to mine a specific ore from the asteroid ring in the system. On that. Anyways. I forgot how good she sounds as well. Fer-de-Lance, in my opinion, has one of the best sound designed engine-wise in the game.
Access to station network confirmed.
Okay. So we restock all our ammo.
Broadsword
Might
rearmed.
as well refuel. Head
Broadsword
into contacts here,
refueled.
and you can actually, in here, redeem all your bounty vouchers. Any intel packages that you get from planetary surface scans, from outposts, pay any fines, and if you got combat bonds from a what's it called, conflict zone, then you can redeem them in this tab here. So redeem all my bounty vouchers for a tidy profit of 507,000, which is not bad. And they also added Interstellar Factors contract, which if you have anything in different systems that you want to claim, you can do it here, but as you can see, you have to knock off 25% for the transfer. So if you don't want that, just go to the system that you got either the bounty voucher in or the combat bonds or whatever, and cash them in there, otherwise you're going to be losing some money. But I'm just going to do it here. There. Alright, well, that's it for this video. I hope you guys liked it. Leave a like if you did, leave a dislike if you didn't, and have a nice day.